everybody, and welcome to episode 59 of the Hella Average Games Cast.
Oh, don't ever do that again.
That is
that
out
a good
of your
entrance?
range.
Was that a good
Hell
entrance?
no, that
What's
was
wrong with
terrible.
That was god.
That was
bad.
amazing.
Jeremy, lead us in.
Oh,
Yeah, Jeremy,
welcome
lead it
back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hella Average Gaming, episode 59. I am the much better announcer, Jeremy. With me tonight is the second best guy in the group, Carmin Trisante. How you doing, Carmin?
Pronounce
I'm
names
good,
right, man.
I mean, I'll give him a pass on the last name.
Scrub
That's
and
okay.
can't even get the names right, Jeremy.
And then, of course, that is fuck, I already messed it up.
High-pitched,
Jesus.
That is the-
Sam Jenkins.
That is the Shemp
God
to our
almighty.
Three Stooges.
Y'all try to run the show, you fuck up in the first minute and 36 seconds. What is happening? Come on now.
Bro, you can't say he fucked up in the first
Come on now.
36 seconds. You fucked up in the first 3 seconds.
I do what I want, son. I do what I want. What's happening,
of course.
fellas? What's happening?
What's up, Cam?
Y'all been playing some video games this week?
I have, actually.
Carmen, you been playing some video games?
Yeah. It's, I got some bad news to break to you guys later.
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
It's another week where we get together and we talk about things that we like, aka video games. And I'm excited to hear y'all's fuckers' voices again.
Yeah, boy.
So, Jeremy, since you did such a good job bringing us in, why don't you tell the world what you've been playing, how you've been playing it, why you've been playing it, and what you were wearing as you were playing it.
Well, I've been playing video games. I've been playing them because I have them. I was wearing a sock, and I was
on
playing.
his feet.
Not on his foot.
I was playing them with my balls.
There you go. That's all we need to know. Perfect.
Just gotta
Nice.
punch the buttons with them. Yes.
So what type of video games were you playing? That's the real question. The question of the hour.
Well, I downloaded Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, and I beat it, and it was awesome.
Oh, Jeremy beat a game. Round of applause, everybody.
Yeah.
It must have been very short.
Well, it's one of those where it's average NES length. It's basically a tribute to Castlevania. In fact, it's made by the same guy who did Castlevania. It's 8 stages. I think you can beat it in probably around 3 hours or so. But it's made for multiple playthroughs. So I'm going back through again to get the second ending. And then I think there's like 2 more endings after that.
Dope.
Yeah,
So it has like New Game Plus already built in. I like it.
Exactly. It's super awesome. Like you go through, and it's very similar to Castlevania 3. You play through and you get 4 different characters. You can swap them out on the fly with their own abilities and strengths and attributes, their own health bars. And after you beat the game, one of your characters is left behind, and you have to play as the remaining 3 to go back and help them. And then
that's sick.
yeah. And
That's
then
a cool concept.
and when you go back for the second time, these are characters you didn't have in the first couple stages, so now you have alternate paths you can take because you can now get to them, giving you access to new areas and new power-ups, which is pretty badass.
Every game should do that.
That's so fucking awesome, the things that they were able to do with the Super Nintendo.
And not only that, but on another playthrough, an optional playthrough, which I'm also planning on doing, is when you rescue your allies, you have the option to kill them, in which case you won't get them to join you, but rather you steal their powers, making your main character more powerful, but also makes the game harder because you don't have the extra life bars. And it gets you the evil ending. So I definitely got a few more playthroughs on this. It's hella fun. It was like $10.
So well worth the $10 hairs?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's
Sounds
like
it.
It's a prequel to Bloodstained, which is supposed to come out sometime soon. I was a little worried because it was giving me Mighty Number 9 vibes with a Kickstarter where it's just been taking fucking forever. But this little game they released is fucking awesome, and I'm really loving it.
Not every game that takes forever to get developed in Kickstarter is a bad game, Jeremy. Don't let Mighty Number 9 taint the rest of video games for you.
What game took forever in Kickstarter that was awesome?
Shaq Fu.
Shaq fucking Fu.
I reiterate, what game took a long time that was awesome?
Jeremy, shut up.
Yes. I'm
Yes.
waiting.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
sorry.
Karma goes silent. Okay.
I win that super fight.
There you go. Boom,
Yeah.
baby.
2 in a row.
So, I don't know what's happening. Karma might be having some technical difficulty. We're going to keep rolling. I have actually been out pet sitting and house sitting. So I have, and this place that we're doing this at is in the fucking boonies in bumfuck Egypt. They have their internet is worse than dial up. So all I've had access to is my Switch. I took the Switch with me, and I have just been jamming on Mario Kart and loving it, loving every bit of it.
I was about to say, you've been just killing the shit out of Mario Kart.
Yeah, man, it's a fun game, and I was doing it while I was going through every CC. You know, I told you, like, going through each cup. Now I'm just going 50cc through every stage. Then I'm going to go 100, so I'm going to do it that way. And
Okay.
I play some cool stages. Like, the cup I'm in now has some of the old school tracks, like...
oh, yeah.
They've got the one that's... what was the Excite Bike track? Is that it? It was like...
well, there was a game called Excite Bike,
Yes.
but I don't remember that being in the...
Yeah, it's. I believe it's an Excite Bike themed track on Mario Kart. I believe it's Excite Bike. And there's a couple of other like throwbacks to these old school games that's really cool that they made tracks based on.
I saw that they had a lot of the classic tracks from like the first one on the Super Nintendo and a few other ones.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I was going to see if I could pull them up real quick. We've got, gosh, what is it? Let's see here. I'm just going to go through and tell you exactly what it is. But anyway.
That's what it is.
Anyway, yeah, so like it's these old school, cool ass tracks that are based on these old games, and I love it. It's the first time I've seen them, first time I've got a chance to play them, so super down with it. But yeah, that game it's just fun. I was like the other day, I had it out in kickstand mode. I was playing with the nunchucks disconnected, the Wiimotes, not the Wiimotes, the Switch. What are they called?
Joy-Cons?
Joy-Cons. Yeah, the Joy-Cons disconnected, and just like watching some esports on TV. They had like the esports on TBS now. I was watching TV and just jamming on Mario Kart. It's fucking glorious.
My man went from nunchucks to Wiimotes
to Joy-Cons. Covered
You
the
didn't
whole
even get there.
spectrum. I know if it wasn't for you, I don't know what I would have done, bro. It's all because of you. I want to thank you, Carmin, for being the person you are.
You're welcome.
And then I bought Diablo, the Eternal Edition, and I'm gonna fucking play the shit out of that once I get home. So that's it. I don't really have a lot more. I mean, that's all I've been able to do is play that fucking Switch, and it's glorious. Oh, there's been some rumors going around about the Switch bending due to heat. My Switch is holding up just fucking fine.
Well, they've been rumoring that they're cracking now. People are showing pictures of it.
That's crazy. I mean, I guess if you're sitting like in your car when it's 100 degrees, maybe I could see it then, but I don't know, man. It still feels like a good piece of hardware in my hands.
I guess what they say is true. Crack kills.
Absolutely. Jeremy comes in with the puns. I love it. You're so punny. Carmin, what you been playing, buddy?
Well, I got a little bit of gaming in. I played a little bit of Diablo just to get my feet wet on that again. I jumped in with my character and ran some level 150 rifts on Torment 13 difficulty. So
that sounds really tough. I've never played it at that high of a level, and I don't know a whole lot about it, but it sounds tough.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
I can't wait to fucking dive into this game.
Yeah,
Again.
so, I mean, it's a fun game. I enjoyed getting back into it. I played a little Overwatch, and then I've played some Rocket League, and I've had some hot matches there, and then I've had some really down ones. So that love-hate relationship is yet to die, and I'm waiting for games to come out that I really want to dive headfirst in.
Yeah,
There's some coming.
There's really not a whole lot out right now.
Yeah, I think that shortly after my birthday, which is the 27th of August, that's when games are going to start coming out heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
At least a couple.
So it's like we're going to get into Spider-Man. I'm definitely getting that. So that's really the next game I'm looking forward to.
There's quite a few that I enjoy.
I'm going to have to broaden my horizons because my lovely PS4 Pro needs to go back to Sony for repairs.
Oh my goodness!
What happened to it?
The inhumanity!
It's just not reading discs, and you can kind of hear it like the disk drive is off.
Ooh.
Not entirely sure how, but we'll see. I got my box. I'm actually packing it up after I play some games tonight. And then I'll end up playing my NES Classic or my SNES Classic and getting by that way.
I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. If there was ever a time that you need to buy a Switch, it's right now.
No.
Just think about it.
There are some games out there, but it's like still like the library is not vast enough for me to buy the Switch.
Yeah, I'll wait until there's some Smash and some Metroid and a few more games.
Yeah, but then you also benefit if you do buy it now. See, I can play this both ways. Like you buy it now, and then you can slowly start expanding your Pro Controller collection.
True.
But someone's had a Switch. But someone's had a Switch for a long time, and he only has one Pro Controller.
Ah, it's true.
I don't have enough friends to buy another one.
You're a dirty liar.
Someone just likes to has an advantage.
Yeah.
Somebody
gets that.
Buy your own Pro Controller for the Switch, and then bring it over and we'll yam on it.
Bro, I'm not spending $60 on an accessory.
You'll get it eventually.
To play with your Switch.
You'll get a Switch eventually.
I'm not spending $60 for a controller for your system. That's like your cousin calling you up and being like, hey, Cam, I got a PS5 for Christmas. You need to bring a motherfucking controller over here if you want to play, though. Because I ain't sharing.
Why are you being so petty?
Why you be? I'm being petty. You just told me to buy a $60 controller to play on your Switch.
Hey, I told you to buy a Switch first, to be fair.
Brad.
And he's just not ready for one. Respect his authority.
Respect. I respect your opinion, Carmin. You don't have to buy a Switch right now.
I might, though.
this dude is going to text us come Saturday morning with a damn Switch in his hand. He's going to have 8 Pro Controllers.
If I do it, I'm just not even telling you guys.
He'll just show up. They'll just be really, really good at Mario Kart the next Let's Play.
Yeah, the time I'll get my PlayStation back, and I'll be like, yeah, guys, I got my PlayStation back, and, I got a Switch today, too. It was just, like, a glorious day.
That would be nice. That would be
so,
very
Carmin,
nice.
what you been playing? Oh, I beat Odyssey, Zelda. I've already smashed all the maps. Carmin, you just bought it today. I know. I'm good. I'm real good.
Oh, man. So, tell the PlayStation bye-bye. I'm sure it'll come back to you. But that's sad.
It better fucking come back to me.
What if they don't send that bitch back? Well, they hold that bitch ransom. You gotta buy a new one. Fuck you, Sony. Are they paying for it? Like, are they paying for the fix on it? Like, it's under warranty?
Yeah, it's under warranty. It's still in the first year of me owning it.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, no, if they tell me they're not sending it back, I'll never buy another Sony product again.
I was about to say he's going to get your Xbox One at that point.
Kingdom Hearts 3? Xbox. Let's get it.
Let's go, Microsoft. Alright, so that's the video games we've been playing. It's time to move on to new releases, and we've got a few to talk about. Number 1 being Octopath Traveler, and damn, that's getting some good reviews, so I hear. And I don't think I'm going to play it for a while, but it looks pretty fucking cool. Jeremy, this would be right up your alley, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, like I was telling you guys, if I had a Switch, I would definitely have this game by now. Like I love me. It's first of all, it's made by Square Enix, and it's supposed to be like people are saying, and it would fit right in with like Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy on the Super Nintendo, which is just like my siren call right there. And I love the visuals in this thing. I've heard the combat is fantastic. Man, I'm just drooling over thinking about getting this game someday.
Very nice, very nice. Not only did that come to the Switch, Sonic Mania Plus is out on the Switch. Although not a new game, it finally made its way over to the indie machine itself. We've also got Mother Gunship, which I've heard a few of the other podcasts talking about. Apparently it's a pretty cool little gem of a game. It's on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. So a few things to take a look at, to take a gander at, especially on the Switch. Maybe a few new scratches for the itches you might be having if you don't have a game that's really getting to you, that's really calling to you. Maybe you should go get Octopath Traveler and give that a shot. I also hear Sonic Mania Plus is pretty good. Anything? Any input, guys? Just me? Fucking fine then. Fine. I've got this. Don't you worry.
I mean, what were you supposed to say? Oh, I didn't hear it sounded so good, but it's still great.
Just be productive members of society. That's all I ask. We've got some news to talk about. Let's kick it off. We're going to talk about our favorite anime here, Dragon Ball Z. in the new Dragon Ball Fighter Z game, we have base Goku and base Vegeta coming to the roster. And how many times have we seen Goku and Vegeta in this video game?
Oh man, if we were counting Vegito, this would be the 5th time. That'd be Super Saiyan Goku. That'd be Blue, Black, Base, Vegito. And I guess if you wanted to count Bardock, he's another Goku lookalike, so that'd be 6.
And then we're getting an Ultra Instinct Goku. You're getting Super Saiyan Blue plus Vegeta.
I mean, we've already got Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta, regular Vegeta.
Yeah, but he surpassed regular Blue in Super. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, Royal Blue.
Yeah, Super Blue Plus, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Blueberry Pie.
And then
the blueberry homemade pie.
Then we need to get Ultra Instinct Goku. And then we'll get Kaioken Goku. Then we'll get Teenage Goku. We'll get Goth Goku. Let's see. We'll get Emo Goku.
It would be cool to play as Kid Goku.
Kid Goku would be cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be a cool version.
Yeah, but that's different. Like, it's not the same fucking sprite.
No, it would be different.
It would be different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they have to do something different.
Use the Power Pole, maybe the Nimbus. That'd be cool.
Bro, that would be sick.
That'd be so bad.
Kamehameha off the Nimbus.
Yes.
I know we talked about in the group chat. Jeremy brought up a good point playing as fucking Roshi.
Oh, dude.
Where has Roshi been?
Some Roshi. Dude, his ultimate would just be the original Kamehameha where he gets all jacked.
He gets super jacked, yeah.
Boosh!
He's got his cane, he fights with it. That'd be so badass.
I honestly think that would bring me back to the game if they put Roshi in. That and Chaozu.
And one of his alternate skins would be the Jackie Chun disguise in the tournament where he had the fake hair on.
Bro.
Yeah, that'd be so sick.
Oh.
Yeah, Roshi's nobody. Like, even he's old as fuck now, he still is whooping ass, man. He is a beast. Don't sleep on Master Roshi.
Dude, what would be really cool too is like his optional throw. It would like be one thing for the guys, but if it's like Android 21 or Android 16, he's like groping their butt or something, and they smack the shit out of him.
Or he gets the nosebleed, the true anime nosebleed.
Yeah,
takes away half his life.
But it damages them, or they can't see the screen or something.
Oh, so, if you're still playing Fighter Z, go check out these characters. Let us know how they are, because I'm not planning on playing anytime soon.
I'm skipping these myself. I usually buying the characters and trying them out, but I don't want any more Goku and Vegeta. I'll get 17 and cooler when they release next.
There you go. Jeremy might play him like 2 years down the road. Let us know how it is. Once the Ultimate Edition releases. Yeah.
Yeah, if they do a flash sale where they're like $1 each or something. Yeah.
You know what you could do is you could play Dragon Ball Fighter Z on the sick-ass Spider-Man Pro bundle that just got announced.
Boy.
It is probably the most badass console I've ever seen. I'm going to pre-order mine tomorrow.
You're trading your Pro in?
I'm going to trade my Pro in, yeah, for sure.
Trading in his Pro for a Pro.
If you haven't seen this thing, it's one of the sexiest things I've ever seen. It's this nice, crisp-ass red PlayStation with the Spider-Man logo on it. We don't know if it lights up yet. That is yet to be released, but if it lights up, that would be so fucking sick. The controller is this sick-ass red with white accents on it. It comes with the game and then extra DLC content, all for $3.99. Right now, Best Buy's got a pre-order. GameStop's got a pre-order. I'm picking the shit up. I'm telling you, it's probably the best console I've ever seen. Period.
Well, since we're all already getting Spider-Man too, so this would kind of save you some money. I mean, because you're gonna get the system, plus you take out the cost of the game and whatever you trade in.
Yeah.
So you'll just be getting this sick new system for probably like $120, something like that.
Well, I'm thinking I'll get $150 for the Pro, maybe $200. I don't know how much they'll be, so I'll probably be paying half price.
Yeah, but if
you getting the Pro, Jeremy?
Not yet. This is a good one, but mine still works good. Plus, I got a bigger hard drive on it.
If this one wasn't the one that sold you, Jeremy, I don't know if any of them will sell you.
The Kingdom Hearts one might do it. You know they're gonna bundle it.
I'm definitely more into Spider-Man than Kingdom Hearts.
Really?
Yeah. Spider-Man's like one of my original favorites as a kid.
When it comes to Marvel, Spider-Man is definitely up there for me. I mean, when I think about Marvel, he's one of the first ones. He's my favorite one. I remember watching him as the animated Spider-Man as a kid.
Yeah, the 90s one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's safe to say he's like the #1 most popular Marvel character of all time.
Yeah. I could see that. But go check this thing out. It is very, very, very schmexy. It looks really fucking good. When Carmen sent this thing on the group chat, I was like, oh my God.
Don't give me credit for that.
That was me, baby.
Oh, you sent it, Jeremy? Okay, when
Yeah.
Jeremy sent it over the chat, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't
sexy.
steal. There's some things I'll steal, but that one was not one of mine.
Damn, I'm looking at
You
it
said-
again right now, and it's fucking gorgeous.
Carmen just doesn't want to be blamed for when Cam winds up in the streets from buying all these different PlayStation 4s.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, he didn't even try to sell you his Pro. Like, here, buy my old Pro, you'll get an upgrade. Blah blah blah. Look at this guy,
We could talk.
bro. Negotiations are off the table. This is like Kawhi Leonard in the Spurs right now. Don't even try that move,
Yeah. Jeremy doesn't know anything about sports ball.
Jeremy.
I
Don't
heard
listen to him.
I heard kawaii, which isn't that cute in Japan?
Maybe.
Kawaii.
Maybe.
Maybe we can't confirm or deny.
Right now, San Diego Comic-Con, the Comic-Con is happening. A lot of cool stuff coming out on the movie and TV front, but there's some game stuff there as well. They announced and showed the Black Ops 4 Zombie reveal trailer. That was pretty cool. Nothing special. It looks like more zombies. This time there's like portals in it. I don't understand.
Ooh.
So, World War II zombies. Everybody knows what zombies is. There's no need to explain it. I don't think this is going to put any type of game-changing twist into zombies.
Yeah, isn't it kind of played? It's like played out now.
I mean, people love it. I mean, I've never gotten into zombies. I've never seen the fad with it. It's never been my jam.
I'm just gonna wait until the mod where they turn the portals into Rick and Morty portals.
Okay.
That'll be sick.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
it, like for the horde mode that it is, it's like I've played better horde mode games where you
I
all you
agree.
do is kill.
Maybe you pair that with the Battle Royale mode, you'll have a real winner with Black Ops 4.
Ooh, no.
But go check out the trailer if you haven't seen it. I mean, it is a pretty cool trailer. It's definitely very Call of Duty-ish. So if you're expecting anything else, you're going to be severely disappointed. But you know what is not disappointing is this mashup with Mario Kart and Hot Wheels.
Beat that.
That
so
is
good.
so cool. I mean, it's got a full set of characters. The only thing that's missing, and I think we covered this in our group text, is they don't have the Death Stare Luigi. They don't have Luigi just mean-mugging motherfuckers.
That is a fucking crime against humanity right there.
I don't know why they wouldn't include that.
Dude, I guarantee you they're going to release it as like a super limited edition, and it's going to go for like thousands of dollars on eBay.
Are there like example figures already online?
Yes, there are. I can tell you what we've got. Looks like we've got Wario, we've got Toad, Yoshi, Luigi, Bowser, Princess Peach, Mario.
Bro, those look sick.
They
as
look
fuck.
pretty fucking
Yeah.
I'm fucking buying them.
sick. As you can see, Comic-Con's dropping all the coolness, all the hotness, and everything in between. Those look really cool. We might have to pick these up. I don't even collect Hot Wheels like that.
I don't either, but they are pretty sick looking.
I have a ton of Hot Wheels at home, but like the 1998 ones. I
I remember-
that's what they were.
I
They
remember
were
like
fucking
when they
hot.
got super popular in our life, like when we were kids, whatever age we were.
Like there was trucks in stores just full of them.
Yeah. Like, I mean, they've always been
used
big.
To bring me home 20. My dad would bring me like 20 or 30 home, like at a crack.
Because he just picked them bitches up and stole them and walked out. That's what he did. Your dad's an OG. Bitch, put him in a box.
They fell off the truck.
I'm kidding. Your dad's got some scruples. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Do you know what scruples are?
Scruples?
Yeah. Go
I'm
look
sure
it
the
up.
internet does.
The internet does. All right, so Madden 19 is coming out. They have announced who is on the cover. I think we've talked about this last year, actually. The Madden curse with Tom Brady last year. And I think he made it through this season. He did all right, didn't he?
He didn't get hurt,
Yeah,
but we didn't win the Super Bowl.
true. So the Madden curse, everybody knows what it is. Antonio Brown is going to be on the cover of Madden 19, the receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is he going to make it through the whole season? We're going to weigh in on the bets right now.
I hope he doesn't because the motherfucker's good.
He's a really good sports ball player, Jeremy.
But then again, well, I'm not doing fantasy, so I don't care about him.
I might do one throwaway league this year just for fun.
Nah.
No money. I'm just tired of just losing too much money, and it's not as fun as it used to be. I don't know why, but maybe like a throwaway league would be pretty cool. But yeah, he's going to be on the cover, and apparently there's going to be more 99 rated guys in this one than there's ever been, or in a long time. I think that's what the article said. I saw an article that said something to that effect that I didn't read, so maybe don't quote me on that. Let's talk about a really shitty game. How about that?
That sounds better.
All right,
PUBG?
Not PUBG. Close. There was a little game back in the day called The Culling. It was supposed to be this like take on a shooter game. It had like some crazy ass shit, and it like its whole thing was like this weird aesthetic that was like its shtick. And so the creators made The Culling 2, a battle royale game that was basically a PUBG clone. This game was so bad it didn't even last a week on the Steam store. Or on Steam, and the creator and developer pulled it and had to release an apology, and is refunding people their money if they bought the game in like after like right when that apology went out. Insane. This game, and Jeremy told me about it, so I looked up YouTube videos of it. This game is a complete dumpster fire.
It's so weird because I have mixed feelings on this. On the one hand, I mean, it sucks that they released such a shitty game. But on the other hand, I kind of got to give them praise for admitting it's crap and refunding people's money and taking that bullet instead of just being a bitch and just going, well, fuck you, we got your cash, and just taking off.
Yeah, but I mean, they had to have played this game.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking is maybe they just got busted and they were just like, well, fuck, we can't get away with it. Let's try and save face. I don't know. But I mean, it's just, I find it funny because all the stories I keep hearing saying, only 2 people are currently playing it, and I'm like, I've never heard of a game where it's just only 2 people playing, and they're the only ones playing against each other, I guess.
There's always, like, a core group of, like, 40 diehards that just won't give it up.
Yeah.
Except for this game. This game did not make it through the trials of the gaming culture. It flopped, and it is now gone.
Yeah, but in in the video that the CEO released or the creative director, whoever he was like, "You guys didn't ask for this, so we're really not sure why we did it."
I just like to imagine he's like the BP oil executive from South Park, just like, "I'm sorry, we're sorry."
He looked like shit, dude. Like you could tell, like he's been through a lot, and like he hasn't slept probably since the game release.
He's probably
lost his ass on it. He's going bankrupt over it.
He was up all night reading those Steam reviews just saying, this is a piece of fucking shit. Fuck this game.
And then they're going back to the core game, like, from when the Culling launched. They're, like, reverting the game back to, like, day one. Like,
I never played the Culling, so I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Wow.
But
I never heard of this until I saw the article.
Yeah, so they're...
Culling 1 or 2.
Apparently they had, like, a cult following with the first one.
Yeah, that one did find some like cult success.
And then they like started tweaking it too early, so they lost a lot of people. So they're gonna like put the day 1 build on the test server, and slowly but surely they're gonna revert back to that day 1 build and expand the game from there. So it's like they're starting over, basically re-releasing the Culling 1 when they do this.
So it's like the opposite of the Division.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
It was better at the beginning and worse due to updates.
And
then the Division, as we know, aged like fine wine.
It did.
It's like prison wine.
I mean, that's good stuff too. Don't knock it till you try it, right?
All right. Let's stop talking about Hooch and keep moving on. Shadow of War. We've talked about the loot box debacle way back when it came out. And they have finally removed all loot boxes from the game. Basically everything that fucked that game up, loot boxes. There was a couple things you apparently had to buy to make the ending of the game better.
Yeah, you had to buy orcs apparently to make your army better so you could even beat the game. So they completely removed loot boxes. They removed the marketplace so you can't buy any more shit. and they've just completely retweaked the final levels of the game to actually make it a game with a story and missions that you can complete now. Yeah. And I have this game, and I actually plan to play it now. This is what I've been waiting for.
Download that update, boy.
Get
I
that
said
update,
automatic
boy.
downloads. Yeah.
Yeah, so it might be time to roll on it. I mean, I haven't picked it up yet. I guess, I mean, you could probably get it dirt cheap at this point. I'm not sure. I haven't looked.
I got it last year at Christmas, I think, and just haven't touched it.
Yeah, okay.
But I haven't touched it, though, because I was waiting for this to roll out. Because I heard it was coming.
It's finally here.
I gotta tell you, it's a sad age we live in where you gotta wait until a game after it's released is actually playable to even go into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. And it's going to be like that for a lot. Not for every game. Every game shouldn't get this flag, but it does happen more often than it should.
It's still a rarity, but it's still a bitch when it does happen.
Yeah, long gone. You know, back in the day when they had to release games to last you, you know, a year or two till the next game came out. That was the only game you had, was that game. And they had to make it a complete experience to make you want to play it over and over again. Long gone are those days.
Well, either that or they just jacked up the difficulty to make it hard.
Yeah, they did that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, long gone are those days. Now it's going to be piecemealed via DLC. And I'm not mad about DLC. Some DLC is awesome. But when it's, you know, I think we talked about it before, it's one thing to give me a full game and then add to it, but it's another to break up a game to sell it in parts to complete it.
Absolutely. But I got to say, though, this wasn't an example of breaking up a game. This was them trying to make it into a game as a service, which this isn't.
Absolutely.
This isn't Fortnite. This isn't PUBG. This is just a single-player game. There should not be loot boxes and marketplaces in single-player experiences.
I agree wholeheartedly, Jeremy. Preach it, buddy.
Here.
Preach it. Xbox. So originally, Microsoft, there's this big announcement that Xbox and Microsoft were going to announce new hardware at Gamescom, and of course that got the gaming community all riled up, and they had to go back and they edited their official blog to say they're going to announce new bundles and accessories at Gamescom. So no new hardware, no new Xboxes are coming. It's going to be new bundles and accessories. They had to clarify. Apparently people were getting too intense on this shit.
I was going to say, that made a lot more sense than some of the stuff you were coming up with there, Cam.
Yeah, Cam, what did you predict?
Xbox Portable, bro.
No.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey. The stranger things have happened. I think that's a possibility.
I think that we have a better chance of the Kinect coming back.
Kinect version what? What would that be? 3?
Kinect 1, duh.
Kinect 1, that's it. That's it. It makes a comeback.
Nah, man, they're gonna release the portable Xbox with the Kinect. The portable Kinect.
It's gonna be built into it. Yes.
There we go. Yeah, but I'm glad they cleared that up. Like, I didn't think a new console was being... They're not going to announce a new console there.
No, that's just stupid
and the Xbox One X just came out.
So what's the next even if they did announce the next console, is it the Xbox 2? Is it the Xbox One XY? What is it?
Yeah, that's...
What do you name it?
PlayStation is the only one that's been consistent. Xbox goes a what the fuck route, and then Nintendo just goes for a wacky name. So
yeah, it's going to be... I mean, you got to think they'll probably go...
I liked when the Switch was called the X, though. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, the NX? Yeah.
The NX, yeah.
NX was cool, yes.
And every game, there's been some cool code names, you know, throughout the...
That's true.
You know, I think... God, what was it?
Dude,
one of them was codenamed Dolphin. Was that the GameCube?
That was GameCube,
yeah.
And the 64 was called the Ultra 64.
The Ultra, yep.
That sounds cool.
That'd be
Nintendo
cool.
Ultra.
Yeah, there's some cool ones out there.
And then the Wii used to be called the Revolution.
I do remember that.
Yeah. And then they called it the Wii. And
Which
everyone
is pretty
laughed.
dumb.
Yes.
So yeah, they're going to be announcing some new bundles. There'll probably be something in there to do with Crackdown. Probably a Forza type bundle.
Maybe Sunset Overdrive 2, since there's rumors of that
Sunset
coming out.
Overdrive 2 for sure. That was a big game for him anyway. So yeah, there'll be some cool bundles, I'm sure, to get your Xbox fix in. What else we got? Konami. If you remember a while back, they released this trailer called PT. It was like a demo or teaser for a new game coming out. Well, a remake of Silent Hill. Yeah.
No, it was a brand new Silent Hills.
brand new Silent Hill.
Starring Norman Reedus and directed by Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, this big thing. It sounded like a blockbuster, but all of a sudden PT got pulled and they canceled the game. So, of course, a fan got a hold and started remaking PT. And Konami shut him down, finally. Said, no, not in my house. But as a parting gift, they offered him an internship and said, hey, you can come work with us for free. Why not?
Hey, you want to make pachinko machines? Come on. We're Konami.
So, yeah, that's what Konami did. They shut it down, which is no surprise there. I'm not sure that... but I was telling Jeremy that if you want to get into business, there's worse things than getting an internship with Konami. Getting your foot in the door that way.
There's no worse companies than Konami.
Well,
probably.
no, but I mean, you know how hard it is to get into some of these companies, even any major one. I'm sure it's tough. So
I'm sure Konami easily takes slave labor.
They just got kids in a sweatshop somewhere.
They got to take in those orphans they got to use their souls to power their computers.
Fucking Konami. Oh yeah, they got children's tears powering their plants.
But that's the company EA goes, can you teach us, Obi-Wan?
Yeah, EA and Konami are like
show us the way.
So unfortunately, there'll be no more PT for you diehard loyal fans out there. I didn't play it, but I heard it was pretty fucked up from what I hear.
Yeah, I'm mad that I missed my chance to download it when it was free. I heard people were selling their PS4s with it downloaded. For
dude, after it happened, yeah, people were going. It was like in the thousands. It was stupid.
Yeah, and it looked really fun.
Same deal when they pulled Flappy Bird from the store, from phone stores.
Yeah, I heard about
selling
that.
Their
phones.
Yeah. And then they put it back on the store later. What a joke. All right. Last but not least, there's a little game that came out a while back called No Man's Sky.
No Man's Cry.
One of the biggest release flops in recent history. For sure. And they just now finally are releasing No Man's Sky Next. And this is basically the version that it should have been a year ago when it released.
No, dude, like this is like 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah, however long ago it's been released. So they're just now finally getting to where they need to be.
Finally adding multiplayer, which was supposed to be in there from day one.
Yeah, it'll release August 9th, 2016, so it's almost 2 years old. And so finally and it's going to Switch. And they're good on them. So they supported the fuck out of this game. Well, so good on them for not giving up. They're making it better.
They rode the dumpster fire.
Yeah, they did. They kept it going, and 2 years later they've made it into a playable and, from what I hear, an enjoyable game.
I've not heard either of those things, but then again, I haven't been following No Man's Sky.
I've heard that it is better, but I'm just not sure. I just don't know. Like, how do you go back to a game that just, like, you could get stranded on a planet and be fucked for the rest of your game?
Oh, could you? I didn't hear that.
Of course, you could run out of resources. They may not have the resource you need, etc., etc.
Man, how will I get to one of these other 18 quintillion planets that look exactly the same but with different colors?
Right?
That would be a shame.
It was super cool when you would first land on a new planet.
The first time, yeah. Then you get to the second planet, you're like, oh, this is really similar.
No,
and then you're like,
the first few planets stuck out, and then you started seeing reskins.
Yeah, and derpy aliens.
But that's what happens with when you procedurally generate it. Like when you go too big, of course you're going to see repeats, and I think it just worked better on paper than it did in concept, or worked better in concept than it actually did.
Especially when these 18 quintillion planets only take up a couple of gigabytes of data.
Optimization, bruh.
Yeah,
optimization.
That goes back to the procedurally generated, which I mean is cool when you think about it. I mean, it sounds cool what it does, but
I'd rather just explore one planet that's extremely detailed with a lot of shit to find.
I tend to agree with you, Jeremy. Now, don't get me wrong, I was all on I was like, man, this game's going to fucking be amazing. You know, yada, yada, yada. When it came out, I was like, Jeremy, I got to buy this fucking game. And it came down between that and another game
Overwatch
that just released a few months before, which was Overwatch.
Yeah.
And I picked Overwatch over No Man's Sky and never fucking looked back.
Man, you lucked out, son.
Yep.
Oh, one of those games was better than the other, let me tell you.
I tried to get a refund on that shit. That motherfucker didn't give it to me.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That wraps up our news. If we missed anything, feel free to let us know. Shout out to us. You know where you can find us. And if you don't know, we're going to let you know at the end of this episode. But right now, we're moving in to the part that everybody is learning to love, the newest addition to our show. It's time for a Superfight. Is everybody ready?
Oh, yeah.
This week, we've got Carmin versus Jeremy. Jeremy took the win last week from me. I was on a 3-week streak, and Jeremy took me down. Who will win this week?
I've been flexing my mind brain, ready for this.
I don't have the card, so Carmen's going to have to do it, and I just have to listen and judge.
Yo.
Since I picked the cards out, I'll let you do all the choosing. Do you want the first character or the second character?
I'll be player 2.
All right. You, sir, are the Mario Brothers.
Ooh, okay.
And I am Mike Tyson.
Okay. This is actually pretty interesting so far.
All right. And then you need to pick 2 numbers between 1 and 4.
Okay, I'll take 2 and 3.
Good choices.
Okay.
You're the Mario Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Trapped in a potato sack.
Oh, boy.
And you have vertigo.
Oh my
Jesus
goodness.
Christ. Oh, man, I get fucked
What
every
a
time.
terrible roll. Okay. All right.
And me, I'm Mike Tyson, armed with a bacon-wrapped baseball bat with laser eyes.
Oh my
Oh, Jesus
God.
Christ.
So we got the Mario Brothers in a burlap sack, you said?
Yep, with
A potato
vertigo.
sack, yep.
With vertigo. And Mike Tyson wielding a bacon wrapped baseball bat.
Wrapped
with
baseball bat.
Laser eyes. Okay.
Since Carmin has the advantage, apparently, I'm gonna let him go first, so I can try and counter up some strategies.
All
here.
right, let's get a timer going. You each get 2 minutes to plead
Well, 1
your
minute.
case. 1 minute, excuse
It's
me,
1
to
minute.
plead your
1 minute.
case.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Carmen?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Due to your limited mobility in this potato sack, I'm just going to assault the shit out of you with the bacon-wrapped baseball bat until you stop moving. I'm just going to pound away, grease stick and all. I'm just going to bash your skulls in. And if you won't stop moving, I'm just going to pick it up, swing it around my head a whole lot to get your vertigo really kicked in, and then I'm just going to blast you with the lasers. And that's all. That's it.
30 seconds, Carmen. He's like, that's it, I'm done.
Damn, I know.
God, Carmen's coming in with the heat.
That's sweet and concise.
All right, Jeremy. You ready?
No.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I guess as the Mario Brothers, I at least outnumber you 2-1. I guess we can still jump high, so hopefully we can at least jump out of your range. I'll use my fire flower powers to burn the sack and get my way out. Use my invincibility star to knock you out. I can use my Smash Bros powers, use my ultimate smash, and knock you into the sun. Stop.
All right. Both people using 32 seconds. 30 seconds. We've got a 30-second rebuttal coming from Carmen, and that begins now.
Not entirely sure that you would have any of these items due to the fact that you're just stuck. So you would just be using them to assault the other brother in the process. You guys are going to be confused. The vertigo is going to be kicked in. You guys are going to get irritated with each other. You've seen the Luigi death stare. Boom. You guys will end up killing yourselves in this potato sack. I might not even have to do anything.
And time. All right, Jeremy, your 30-second rebuttal is now. Let it all hang out in 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I use the fire flower to start off with to burn the sack to get out of the sack, then use the other powers to assault you. I'm glad you mentioned the Luigi Death Stare, because Luigi can just use that Death Stare to make Mike Tyson's fucking head explode. Fuck your eye lasers. I got that Death Stare, baby. Time.
All right, everybody. I want to give Jeremy as much benefit of the doubt as I can. Even if you burn the sack and get out of it, you still have to deal with the vertigo, which is going to severely disorient you. Your only chance, I think, is your invincibility star, and that's even saying that you got it.
Mm-hmm.
And it only lasts for a limited amount of time. This is Mike Tyson. He gets punched for a living. I think that he would be able to outlast you and then continue to assault you.
But invincible makes you invincible and knocks out all enemies in one hit.
Well, that's true, but I don't know that you would be able to get to Mike Tyson with your vertigo because of how disoriented you would be.
That's true.
So, as much as I want to give it and try to give you the advantage, I'm going to have to get it to Mike Tyson wielding a bacon bat with laser eyes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This was a pretty one-sided fight.
But
again.
You got fucked by the draw of that one, Jerry. You had no chance.
That vertigo is, to me, what being made of paper is to you.
Yeah, it really fucks with you.
I rarely get fucked on the power cards, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, because
we definitely need the scene cards, like the location cards.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That would definitely help us.
Yeah,
I think we're going to be picking those up pretty soon, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm going to probably put an order in here soon for at least the location, and then the red deck just sounds cool because it's going to be vulgar.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right, so let's do it. Let's each get a card and let's fight to the death.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Last time Carmin won with Canada.
Oh, Canada. Pretty much. Unless one of us was like a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, it's hard to kill an entire country. I mean, it's not. You just got to have the right equipment. And we did not have said equipment.
One werewolf and one Olympic athlete cannot kill all of Canada.
All right. You boys get to pick.
You go first, Cam.
Am I just picking 1, 2, or 3?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go with number 2.
You are a giant squid.
Okay.
Jeremy?
I'll take 3.
Crazy cat lady.
Oh, god damn.
And me.
God.
I got the Mafia Don.
The Mafia Don. This all matters where we're going to be at.
I think that we can be in New York. That's safe.
Okay.
There's
New
water.
York.
There's a bunch of crazies, and then there's the mob.
All right. Well, I'm going to
Lead us off.
I'm going to be hiding underwater, just waiting for one of you to get close enough so I can snatch your ass up and drown you and kill you. I'm a killer of opportunity. I got to wait for the right moment to strike.
Is that it?
I mean, I don't know what to do. Like, it's not like I can't. If you're not in the water, there's not a whole lot I can do.
All right, Jeremy, you up?
Yeah, I guess.
Get him.
I'm going to yell gibberish and throw my cats at you. That's it.
All right.
Yeah. What the fuck else do I got?
Well, first off, I'm a Mafia Don. So I'm just going to hire a bunch of hitmen to come after the crazy cat lady. And I'm going to just lure you in with calico kittens.
Are you gonna turn Cam into some calamari? Over
Yes,
some pasta?
but you see, what I'm going to do is, the Italians like to celebrate with seafood on Christmas. So when we're having the 7 fishes, or whatever the tradition is called, I'm going to make sure that I send my guys out there to catch this squid, cut him into delicious calamari, saute him up in some red wine and olives and onions, and then I'm going to eat that motherfucker.
All right, so the largest squid ever recorded on Earth was 59 feet.
Get off of Google,
It
bro.
weighed nearly a ton.
You don't think somebody could catch that?
So it's possible, absolutely. But once you get near me or in the water, for sure.
I'm not going after you.
I'm about to say, why does he have to go in the water? Why don't you come up on land?
How are you going to get me, though? If I'm just chilling in
How
the
are
water...
How are you going to get him if he's chilling on land?
He's got to get close enough to get me.
Why does he have to?
And I've got long-ass tentacle arms. I can scoop your ass off land into the water.
He's got a Tommy gun. He can shoot you.
Tommy gun ain't going to do shit to me in the water. Do you know what happens to bullets when they hit the water? Have you ever seen Mythbusters? It disperses all its energy.
But still, your fucking tentacles got to come up onto land.
So they might shoot my tentacles. They're going to be able to shoot me enough where I jerk their ass into the water? I don't know, man.
Probably.
And assuming, so Carmin, you're the Don, though. Like, you can't hire people. I think I could take them. Eventually, you're going to have to come get me. And that's when I'm going to drag your ass into the water and make you my bitch. You ever seen Japanese anime? That's going to be you.
I don't have to ever come after you.
I think we got a stalemate then.
Well, then I'll just swim out deep into the ocean and you'll never get me either. I'll crack that fishing boat in half. I'll crack. You ever read the Odyssey? You know the giant squid, the Kraken takes these ships and breaks them in half like it's cookies, bro.
The Kraken's not in the Odyssey.
Whatever it said. Who cares what it said? The giant squid takes this thing and cracks it like it's a cracker, a cookie, a small child's plaything. I'll just go deep into the ocean, deeper down than nobody could ever get to me, come up when the opportunity's right, and surprise you. I've got the element of surprise, something you don't.
What Don goes out to sea? He just stays on land and takes care of his business.
Well, then I'll stay in the ocean and wait for them to come get me.
Well,
I think
gotta let I think Jeremy thinks the Mafia Don wins, but we'll have to let the viewers, the listeners.
I'm willing to say that this is a tie between you two because this really just comes to a stalemate. One
need
can't go on land, one won't go on sea.
We need to know the scene. That's the key. Tell us who wins. Tell us who wins in the comments. Let us know on the social media. Speaking of, where can they find us at, Carm?
You'll find us at hellaaveragegaming.com. I'm hoping by the time you hear this episode that we have our new logo placeholder up. You guys can check that out. Let us know what you think about that. Shout out to Jeremy for the work that he's put in. We need you to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube. We're really close to that custom URL. Follow us on SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play. If you want us to upgrade our Superfight collection and give Jeremy some more options to get fucked, support us on Patreon or hit us with a donation on PayPal. And on that note, stay hella average.
Stay hella average.
Good night.